Hello again.
Check, check, mic check. Can you guys hear us okay? Also, yippee!
Yippee!
Hope you guys like the fun little keyword. I see you guys have already found the keyword for our giveaway. And I hope you guys are super excited because today we have launched our accessories for Stream Deck Plus, which is the XLR Dock and the USB hub. So for the winner for the giveaway, just a little heads up, guys. I think you guys already know the drill. We'll be drawing the winner sometime throughout the stream. You have to type something in chat, which is yippee, that's a keyword. If you guys are watching from YouTube, make sure
Three
three
E's.
E's.
As I say,
Yippee!
three E's.
Yes. Yippee! So if you're watching,
YIPPEEE.
yes.
3 E's, 2 P's.
If you guys are watching from YouTube, make sure to come over to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Elgato, in order to enter. And then you can just go back to YouTube if you prefer watching on YouTube. But make sure you add that in or type that in Twitch chat anytime throughout the stream until we roll for the winner. And then as usual, you guys do need to be in the stream when your name is called. Otherwise, we will have to roll for a new winner if you guys don't respond or claim your prize within 1 minute. Your name will be called and it will also be tagged by the Nightbot. So a little heads up.
Audio is very quiet.
Audio is very quiet.
Is that what they said? What are your levels looking at, Tech Director? Should be better now.
Should be
Sorry
better
about
now.
that. We're
All
doing. Oh, I can. Not
Oh,
audio's
audio's
fine. There we
okay,
go.
okay. Everyone's
Sweet.
saying audio's good.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. That's good to know. Thank you for letting us know. You know, you guys are the MVP for that. But are you guys excited? So today we're gonna be talking about USB hub and XLR dock.
Correct.
So while we go do that, we will have a section to talk about or to take your questions for Q&A. So don't ask your questions yet because we're just gonna be kind of yapping away about this. You know, we're really excited to talk about this for you guys, especially because we teased it and leaked it during Prime Day. And if you guys saw
It was
it
a
in
controlled
person,
leak. It was an approved leak. It wouldn't be, no, it's not totally a leak, but
that's true.
it was an approved announcement, I would say.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. And I think some people also saw it at TwitchCon EU. So there's also that.
And Computex. I believe it was at Computex as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. All right, with that being said,
It's been out there.
for those of you guys who are new, hello, my name is Jasmine. You guys, I'm the Senior Community Specialist of Elgato, and I'm sure you guys already know who Chris is. Because you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Sure, yeah. My name's Chris. I'm one of the technical marketing specialists here at Elgato. And I was here last week as well, doing a lot of the tech stuff.
Yep, that's for sure. And let's see. So let's go ahead and give a quick explanation of what Stream Deck Plus is,
First,
Chris.
I think we are we missing some lower thirds?
Oh, we are.
See if our loyal tech director can get those up and running for us. Bam, there we go.
There you go. There we go.
Beautiful.
Perfect. It is
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
And as you can see, our lower thirds match the lighting. Look at that.
And my hair.
That is that's coordination right there. Production.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. For those let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Stream Deck Plus for people who are new and don't really know what Stream Deck Plus is. So,
Yeah.
Chris, you want to go ahead and take that away?
Absolutely. So, if you don't know what Stream Deck Plus is, Stream Deck Plus is let's turn this around. This is a member of the Stream Deck family, but it looks a little bit different. What Stream Deck is, I can take a little step back. Stream Deck is a multimedia interface controller, and that's just a couple of big words for it's a controller that allows you to control many different aspects of either your Mac or PC, whether it's from simple things like hotkeys or just opening up programs to fully controlling Wavelink, the digital mixer that comes with Wave XLR Dock that Stream XLR Dock for Stream Deck Plus, which we're going to be talking about in a little bit, or any of the Wave mics, or just Stream Deck Plus or Wave XLR that allows you to get Wavelink. So you can control your audio channels via that, but also, you can just use it for, like I said, hotkeys, opening up programs. There's a bunch of different plugins on the, Elgato Marketplace that you can download. There's icon packs because it's completely customizable. So that's what Stream Deck is, but what Stream Deck Plus is it's 4 key. Oh, there we go. Lost it for a second there. It is 4 keys at the top. So let's see if I can get it in the light here. See if I can get the PTZ on there. Give Burrito a second to tap into that. There we go. So it has 4 keys at the top, so it's a little bit different from your regular Stream Deck Mark II or your Stream Deck XL. Right here is a touch strip, which allows you to touch on the strip to trigger actions that are assigned to these dials down here. You can also swipe it to go between pages. I do have one right here set up for our production that is kind of connected. So, Brito, let's see if we can get into that one real quick.
And while we're waiting for that, just a little heads up because I'm already seeing a lot of questions. We'll be
Bingo.
answering questions during our Q&A sections, which we'll mention once we're taking Q&As. So we're not currently queuing up any questions. So probably just wait a little bit until we like let you guys know, hey, it's time. Ask your questions. So for now, save them until it is time for that.
Bingo. Yeah. So, Burrito, if you just want to zoom in here real quick. Yeah. So I have all 8 action keys filled up. So while Burrito is behind the scenes controlling the entire stream, I do have a little bit of secondary controls here if I need to take over. I have some an audio um, uh, a audio input control from our wavelink plugin. So as you can see, the levels going up and down as I'm talking. So I can actually control that on the fly. So the steps is a little low, so I can really dial in the gain. You can probably hear me going up and down right now, but I'm just going to keep that at 100 because that's what OBS is tuned for. I also can control the music. So if you guys were hearing the music during the starting screen, I can control it that way via OBS. As you can see, it has an OBS, decibel level there. I can also control prompter here, so I can read chat with control. And I have another little thing on that fourth dial there that we're going to talk about in a little bit. That's a little new action that was released today, correct?
That is correct. That is going
Correct.
to be our
Yeah,
Stream Deck 6.7 update.
absolutely. So with that, I can also swipe the touch strip and it takes me to a different page. So I have additional actions there. I can swipe it again to get to also more keys, customizable touch strip. And so you just swipe, go from page to page. You have your dial actions, you have your regular keys. Really fun to use, really intuitive. Um, yeah, it's awesome. But we'll talk more about that in a minute.
Yeah. So now that we've talked a little about Stream Deck Plus,
Yes,
just something quick question for everyone in chat. What was everyone's favorite feature of Stream Deck Plus? What do you guys like the most? I know like the main difference between Stream Deck Plus and our other Stream Deck was it Stream Decks would be definitely the touch strip and then the dials would be the two main difference, I'd say.
absolutely. Yeah. So Stream Deck Mark II has 15 keys. XL has 32. And then so you have Stream Deck Mark II. Then you have Stream Deck Plus, which has
Mm-hmm.
8 keys, the touch strip, and the dials. Then you have Stream Deck XL with 32 keys. And then under Stream Deck Mark II, you have Stream Deck Neo with 8 keys, the touch points, which allow you to swap pages, and its info bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, definitely. And then so now I think let's go ahead and talk about XLR Dock.
Okay. Jumping right into
Yeah,
it.
let's go ahead and jump right into
Perfect.
it.
Yeah. So today we launched XLR dock and USB hub for Stream Deck Plus. So I have one right here. You can also see, up wrong, Stream Deck Plus. We also have one being used right now for this stream. That's how you're hearing us. And the XLR dock comes as one single piece accessory. It has its own base. And as you can see here, it has a USB connection that plugs right in. But Jasmine, I think I'm gonna set one up real quick,
Let's do it.
just to,
Yeah,
just to
let's do
show
it.
stream how easy it is to connect these to a Stream Deck Plus that you already might have, or if you recently purchased one along with the accessory, how just really easy it is just to set up. So all you need is one Phillips head screwdriver. Very simple. So Brito, let's go ahead and get our side cam here, and I can give us a nice little zoom in. Bingo. So under your Stream Deck Plus, you're going to see 2 screws. There's going to be one here and one here. That's all you need. Phillips screwdriver, 2 screws. So go ahead and put the screwdriver in, unscrew it. The screws will get loose before they pop out, so it's they don't come all the way out, but you'll feel it loosening up. Do this one, and then very simply, oh, not all the way yet. Oh, thank you,
Thank you for
Bahamut.
the raid, Bahamut. Hope you had a great stream.
One thing to note is these screws are pretty small, and the XLR dock for Stream Deck Plus does not come with the screws, so you will want to hang on to these screws that you take off the base. So I'm just going to set them there right there in front of me. This one is almost there. I got that one as well. And very simply, the base just comes off, and you'll see these 2 little screw points right there. So you can set that to the side. And then you'll take your XLR dock and then obviously hold it up so you have, the keys at the top. And very simply, just make sure you push the USB-C port right into the back of the USB-C on the Xbox, sorry, Stream Deck Plus, and you'll hear a nice click as the two ports join. And then very simply, just take the screws, get them in there, and then we'll screw it in. If I didn't have to, uh, if you didn't have to explain and hold it kind of weirdly for the side camera, you can probably do it in a couple seconds. But really, that's all there is to it. There's no other cables. There's nothing else to connect. Um, the USB-C that comes out of the uh, XLR dock is fits flush with Stream Deck Plus. Comes with its own base. You don't have to worry about anything. The one thing just to note is once again, make sure you keep an eye on those screws that are at the bottom, as they are very important. And XLR dock does not come with additional ones, so if you do lose them, you'll have to find some sort of screws. Don't forget to strip the screws. Sorry, I missed that. I missed that joke. But yes, don't forget to strip them. No, they're very small. Be gentle with it. You don't need to crank it. You don't need to make sure they're super duper tight. You don't need to use Loctite or anything like that. Just screw it in, and you're good to go. Then on the back here, you'll see a XLR input. You'll see a USB port, and you also see your 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Just like if you were looking at the back of a Wave XLR. That's what this thing is, just with the front cut off, so you don't have the big dial wheel. You just have a Wave XLR that's now hooked into your Stream Deck Plus. So this one USB-C port, will allow you to connect both the XLR functionality as well as the Stream Deck functionality. You don't need two USB-C ports or USB-C cables. You don't need additional cables. Everything just links via that single USB-C connector right there. And you're good to go. Now you have Stream Deck Plus mixed with Wave XLR, and you plug it in normally. Wavelink and Stream Deck will both recognize it as two separate devices. You'll get a nice little notification in Stream Deck software. You'll get a little badge next to the Stream Deck Plus that you're using that will say, XLR dock. So you know this is the specific Stream Deck that you're using. And yeah, that's about it, Jasmine. And then in Wavelink, it will also say XLR dock instead of Wave XLR. So you know that audio input is the one that you're connected to and actively using.
Awesome.
Simple as that.
Yeah, and also just something I do want to mention again is that if you already have a Stream Deck Plus, then you can just purchase XLR Dock or USB Hub separately because it is an accessory to Stream Deck Plus. So you don't have to purchase another Stream Deck Plus in order for it to work because it's already made to work with USB Hub and XLR Dock. So you guys are just, you're vibing. Just two new accessories to be included and added onto Stream Deck Plus.
Yep. And like Jasmine said, you already have a Stream Deck Plus. You can just buy the accessory.
Exactly.
Nothing else needed.
Especially, okay, how many of you guys in chat purchased Stream Deck Plus during Prime Day?
Now I want to see that.
I do want to see that.
Jasmine's mic could be a bit louder. I think Jasmine could be a bit louder.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm being pretty loud, I mean, okay, maybe I can start yelling into the mic.
There you go.
guys.
Yeah, get excited.
I'm gonna yell at you all.
Yeah, I apologize. I am very forward with my stream voice. But yeah. Just loud and proud, Jasmine.
Okay, they said that I sound great now. All
it's
right.
not her normal
Yeah, it's
mic.
not.
Yeah.
I usually use Wave 3. Wave 3 is I'm a condenser person versus dynamic person.
I'm a dynamic person.
I like condenser. I like my Wave 3 a lot. So that's what I mainly use for my usual mic. So I think I just have to, because I talk really low usually, I feel like very soft. So maybe if I just talk a little bit louder.
Yeah, get excited.
I'm very excited.
Good.
But yeah, that's why I saw a lot of people saying that, oh, you guys just see the real me now, not my VTuber. So hi everyone. But yeah, I saw there was a question about the giveaway. I think Brito, question for Tech Director over there.
Tech Director Brito.
Can we also include a Stream Deck Plus in the giveaway?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot.
Ooh, if
All right,
chat
chat.
behaves nicely and brings good questions, a Stream Deck Plus may be included with the giveaway winner.
All right, maybe, which is more than likely a yes, honestly. So you guys are always, you guys are good, all right? You guys are good. What does behave mean? I mean,
I mean, if it was up to me, I'd want you guys to just like cause riot in chat. But that's me. I'm not in charge. I don't control the giveaway. That's what I want to see, a ruckus in chat.
oh my god. Hey,
But
what's
that's
wrong
just
with
me.
using condenser? I love condenser mics.
There's
Okay,
nothing
wave
wrong with
three.
condensers at all. We love a good condenser mic
Can we
here.
ask Jasmine say yippee? There we go. I said it for you guys. All right, so let's go and move on to USB hub.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm
Also,
very
Jasmine,
excited.
what's the MSRP on XLR Dock if
So
you're just buying it straight up?
if you're just buying XLR Dock straight up, it's $119.99.
Okay, and then Wave XLR was
$159.99.
okay. So if you already own a Stream Deck Plus and you were maybe on the fence with Wave XLR or you haven't purchased one yet, um, you're saving $50.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just want to save the space. You know, it's not as expensive as a Wave XLR. Um, so cool. So 119.99
Mm-hmm.
USD.
Yep, USD.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so 119.99 for XLR hub for Stream Deck Plus.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That is correct. All right, where's the. All right, guys. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about USB hub. So I
Yeah.
am so stoked about this, everyone. So if maybe we can like show this here.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Rita says 1 second.
1 second. All right, all right. This is the one. Okay, so basically, guys, USB hub. I am so excited because so for those of you guys who already know, for me, I'm a big Stream Deck power user, and I'm a streamer, guys. So I'm a VTuber. I think most of you guys already know I'm a VTuber, and I use two Stream Deck XLs, a Stream Deck Plus, and a Stream Deck pedal. And let me tell you, I have so much Elgato product that I have run out of USB space in my PC slots, and I'm just like, man, I could be using a third Stream Deck XL. Because I have three Stream Deck XLs, but I couldn't use it because I don't have any USB slots. So you guys have no idea how excited I'm about
Hold on.
the.
Did you say 3 Stream Deck XLs?
Yeah.
Those for all your VTuber actions?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
You're like screw folders. I'm just filling up one page per Stream Deck. Is that
Well, okay. No, so hear me out. Also, just to make things clear, guys, you guys do not need more than one Stream Deck XL, right? I just prefer having everything in like instant like reaction, basically, right? Because you have multiple folders, guys, infinite folders to do whatever you want. So you do not need a ton of Stream Decks that I do. It's just a preference, all right? Just to make that clear, it's a preference. Because my first Stream Deck XL, basically it's just all my toggles from my VTuber model. So like, you know, if I'm waving and stuff like that, I'll hit my toggle button. So it's like reaction timing, right? Is what I
Yep.
really like about. And then the second one would be to control like my OBS, my overlays, do commands, stuff like that. My Stream Deck Plus, it can control my audio because I really love the dials. So actually, let me use this one. I really love the dials here because I can control my audio. I can control game, what you guys can hear. I love controlling wavelength, all that good stuff like that. And then Stream Deck pedal is for basically to talk in game in Valorant. So yeah, and then the third one I want to use for soundboard. So
Oh.
yeah, because with wavelength, oh my god, the FX, so good,
It's-
so good.
the SFX channel and
Yes.
Wavelink for not only my music off Elgato Marketplace, but my sound effects. Like that is what turned me on to like learning about audio routing and stuff like
Mm.
that. It is I mean this is a big word, you know. This is an egregious use of the word, but it's almost revolutionary to a stream is when you learn how to properly route audio,
Hmm.
your life changes. Whether you're using you know, Elgato Marketplace, sound effects, soundboard, stuff like that. It's like you just went from streaming 101 to streaming 102.
Yeah.
And it feels good um to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so much fun too, especially like when you go on like Discord and you want to meme your friends, right? You have that sound effect where it's just like, oh, you know, bump bump, like you join or you leave like a Discord channel, and it's just so funny to meme on your friends, or like you want to record your own voice. Like I have a recorded sound board of me saying hi hi. It goes like the Discord join, and then I'm like hi hi, and that's it. And I have like a second version which is like, how are you guys doing? And or of me eating. Yes, I do have like some a lot of food that I'm just munching on for ASMR, and just like, who's eating? And I was like, it could be me in real life or just Beats downboard basically. So
You never
and
know.
yeah, but Chris, if you want to go ahead and add on about we want to talk about the SD cards and like everything here
Yeah,
that we used. Yeah.
absolutely. So with USB hub, uh yes, sorry, it's XLR dock and USB hub.
Yes.
That is the proper terminology for them. So as you can see, we have two 4.5 watt USB 3s right here in the back, next to two 7.5 watt USB C ports. So you can use USB 3, so USB A, 3.0, or I believe they are I believe they're 3.0 or 3.1. I have to double check. But yeah, USB-C, and then via the connectivity, um, you just have uh, the PC connector right there. So you treat this very much in the same way as you do the XLR dock. It's just a single cable, which then the USB hub has the pass through to Stream Deck Plus. So they just talk to one another. You don't need additional cables, and then it's just a single cable to your PC. Simple as that. It also does have the 100-watt PD power connector if you do need the powered USB hub. So if you have, if you need some power behind it, you can definitely add it. It does not come with a connector for that, so you will need to. Sorry, it is 3.2 USB A. Correction, 3.2. Which wanted to make sure, and C, 3.2 A and C. So the 100-watt PD power, like I said, does not come with the hub itself, so you'll need to source one for that. However, it comes with the cable to convert it to, if you already have the cable from Stream Deck Plus, it will work perfectly connected to the hub. That's all connected to your computer. Um, so yeah, I saw a question earlier with, um, can I power additional Stream Decks via the USB hub for Stream Deck Plus? And the answer is absolutely yes. Stream Decks work great. I would say if you're going to go anything above 5 gigabits per second, you might want to just connect it straight to your PC. I wouldn't recommend like running like 4K, 4K X through here at 4K 120. That might bottleneck it a little bit. But mice, keyboards, headsets, other Stream Decks, absolutely. Anything that would you want to plug in regularly, um, you can plug right back into here. But if they are drawing a large amount of bandwidth, like always, we always recommend things like Facecam Pro, and capture cards are plugged directly into your computer itself.
Yeah. And also something else that I also want to mention is that you can also charge your laptop
Absolutely.
as well.
Yes.
And I believe it was how many watts? Is that
For
six?
the PD power, it's
Yeah.
100 watts of PD power at the end, but it is 5 gigabits per second on the USB ports themselves.
Awesome. And then let's see what else. I think we're probably good to take questions now, right? Because I think. Oh,
Yeah,
have we talked about the SD card?
we did not actually. That's a good
We gotta
point.
mention the SD
Sorry,
card.
I've totally forgot about that. I was getting drawn into the power of the USB slots. So on the side here, let's see if we can get a zoom in. There we go. There is a awesome SD card slot as well. So I have a little SD card here. It's simply just, whoop, I think I'm upside down. Nope, I had it right. There we go. It just slots right in, as you can see there, just connects right in there. And then also underneath that, you have a micro SD slot underneath the regular SD card slot. So whether you're using regular or micro, you can just plug it right into there into those slots. If you're a photographer, if you're a designer, and you walk around, with if you live off your SD cards, you can just have a very simple, permanent solution right there behind your Stream Deck that you can just drop your card in.
Awesome.
No one gets it right in the first try. It's like something, I mean, you're not wrong. Not wrong there. But yeah, really simple to use. Just put it right in the slot.
All right, awesome. I think we're good to take questions now, guys. So if you guys have any questions about XLR Dock, actually, maybe let's do a question about USB hub first because we
Okay.
just talked about that. So questions about USB hub, ask them now. We'll answer as many as we can about USB hub. So let's go ahead and see if you guys have any questions. I see Vix, this is perfect for when I'm editing. You love the SD. um, Someone's asking, will y'all have a power source?
Why y'all have a power? Will y'all have a power source? Sorry, let's go back. Will y'all have a power source for the hub or recommendations? I recommend checking out the website. Our Elgato.com. The landing page is up right now. These products just launched today. Just check there for the recommendations of what exactly you'll need. I think we have some fine print on the landing page for a recommendation for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a sanity check. Can it support Wave 3? Yes, it can.
Awesome. And then Unicode is asking, is there any downside to the original Wave XLR?
Downside to using XLR dock versus Wave XLR. I would just, with Stream Deck Plus, you get access to the dials that are on the front. So I'll just turn this around so we have a little talking point. So I would just imagine if you are a current user of a Wave XLR, that the dial on the front of the Wave XLR, this is now your dial. Any one that you want, you get to choose. This is now your dial for the XLR dock. So you lose a little bit of the functionality that you would get like right off the bat. And another thing you do lose is the capacitive mute. However, just because you lose the capacitive mute on the hardware itself, again, the dials themselves, so you can rotate this to do gain, like your gain, your headset volume, your PC mic monitoring mix. You can map all of that. Sorry, I'm kind of blocking it. You can map all of that to your Stream Deck Plus dial, and then instead of having the capacitive mute, you can tap the touch strip to mute your mic. So you kind of just move those features to a dial instead of having it on the front of the dial for Wave XLR. Um, I mean, are there any downsides to the original, the original Wave XLR? I still use my Wave XLR to this day. I love it. If you're just asking for general downsides of the Wave XLR, I think it's one of the best XLR interfaces on the market. It's clean, it's easy to use, it's really really good.
Yeah, also something I do want to mention as well is that there's like a lot of ways that you can actually mute your mic too. So even though I have like the capacitive mute, right, which is really fun to put like touch and press, like I get it because like I love my Raid 3 for that reason, just being able to just tap the top, right? But there's still a lot of ways using Stream Deck Plus and all our other Stream Decks to just mute using a key, the touch strip, or the dials as well.
Yep.
So it's really easy to set up with Wavelink for sure.
Yeah, all those features are available in the Camera Hub plugin, available for free off Elgato Marketplace. You're not losing anything. You're just changing a little bit of hardware. All of the features that you'd get with Wave XLR are 100% compatible with the or not cam. Did I say Camera Hub? Sorry, Wavelink plugin. Sorry, it's been a long day. The Wavelink plugin on Elgato Marketplace. All of the functionality that is on the hardware is 100% doable in the plugin in the software.
Mm-hmm. And then we have a next question from Sir Farmerlot. With the micro SD right at the bottom, it may be a bit hard to get the card in or out.
So I don't have a micro card here in front of me. However, oh, that's the XLR. Here we go. You will have to, pinch it a little bit. But we have tried it here at the office, and it's definitely doable. It's it is a little tight there, but just grab it by the sides and pull.
Yeah, and then next question is from Parallax. Will most 1080p webcams work with the USB hub?
I would say yes, but with very important I would say yes, a 1080p webcam into the USB hub would work. However, I recommend plugging it into the computer. That's just my, as a technical person, I would feel more comfortable plugging it into the computer. But yes, it should work. A 1080p webcam plugging into the USB hub.
And then we answered this a little bit earlier, but also for people who are just tuning in, Melly Jelly Beans is asking, can USB Hub support Wave 3 mic? Yes, it
Yes, it
can.
can.
Sure can. Let's see. I'm scrolling down. So the Apple Freak is asking, can both SD card slots be used at the same time or just one at a time?
That is a good question.
Maybe if maybe I see Phil in chat, so maybe Phil or one of the mods might be able to.
But can both of them use it at the same time?
Oh
They
yes,
can. There you
okay,
go. Yep.
awesome.
My apologies. They can.
Let's see. Next question is from Cabby EXP. Could you plug in both Wave 3 and Facecam to USB Hub?
So Wave 3, yes. You could plug Facecam. So when it comes to, I feel like we might get a lot of questions around, can I plug Facecam into the USB
Yes.
hub? The best case scenario is to test it. Test it out when you don't have a meeting, when it's not in use. Jump into OBS or Zoom or Microsoft Teams or Discord and test it out. Um, like I said before, I'm going to say again, I'd recommend plugging our face cams directly into a USB port on the computer where, that's going right into your motherboard versus going over a dock and then going over another cable. Um, you know, USB bandwidth issues can happen no matter what. So test it out, see how it works in your choice of streaming software. And yes, it will probably be fine, but try to plug it in the computer.
And I saw a little quick question about the giveaway by Adam Clark. So yes, the giveaway includes UK as well. Just to answer that really quickly. Um, Ben's asking, "Where's Phil?" Phil's at his cube over there. You
He's
can,
here. He's
yeah.
not too far.
My boss Phil, guys. My boss Phil, right? If you guys know the meme from the Prime Day stream of Sean. No, sorry, that's the intern Q&A stream. Sorry, intern Q&A stream of Sean. We've had so many streams, guys. It's been quite a long week, 2 weeks. Let's see. Next question is from Paul Chan. Is the Wave DX hard to switch to from the Wave 3? Now that the XLR dock is out, it seems more convenient to connect the XLR.
They're different mics. They're going to serve, they're going to sound a little different. They're going to have a little bit different, obviously with Wave DX, you're going to need a mic arm. You're going to need an XLR cable. You're going to need a XLR interface, either Wave XLR or the XLR dock. So you're going to need a couple more accessories and pieces of hardware. They're also going to Their use cases is a little bit different. For Wave DX, you want to be right here, right in front of the microphone because your voice gets picked up just in this small area. If you're using a Wave 3 as a condenser microphone, it's going to have the capsule is going to be a little bit different shaped, so the sound in the room is going to pick it up a little bit differently. With Wave DX, a lot of the sound is going in is just right through the top of the microphone, so a lot of the background noise is being drawn out. So a little bit different use case, but setup wise, if we're talking purely like setting up on a computer, it is as simple as setting up your Wave 3. If you were to go to your drop down menu for your audio in, you would just go, you would choose the XLR dock or the Wave XLR as your audio input for your microphone. As Wave DX is an analog microphone, so it just goes to Wave XLR. That would be your mic input. With Wave 3, you would choose Wave 3 as your mic input. You would just have to plug everything in. So the only difference is you need a couple more accessories. And depending on your use case, what mic would be better for you?
Yeah. And the next question is from Airplane. Would USB Hub support an external SSD being used to record 1080p 60 at 20 millibits per second?
But the USB hub support an external SSD being used to record? That's another good question. Yes, I would assume so. Yeah.
Maybe someone in chat might have already answered that as well, or Phil. And I see there's a lot of questions about whether or not XLR dock or USB hub is going to be coming in white. So right now, it is not available in white. That is all we can say at the moment. Unless, Julian's in chat, he wants to leak something, but... let's see. Next question is from Sicarius. Is there a high visibility mute indicator so someone doesn't accidentally let out a loud burp while unmuted, say during a meeting?
So the muting indicator on Stream Deck Plus would be a little bit different than it is Wave XLR. So Wave XLR, your LEDs will go red, or I don't know if you knew this, but you can change the color of your mute LEDs on Wave XLR. So whatever color you have, that's the color. Obviously you have a very visual mute. For on Stream Deck Plus, yeah, you would have a either the touch strip or the key that you have your mute on. You can customize that key, but by default, it does have like a mute indicator on Stream Deck Plus. So it's not as large as the LEDs as Wave XLR. However, it's appearing right there on your Stream Deck Plus.
Awesome. So a question I actually haven't seen yet from Parallax. For USB hub, can you plug Elgato prompter?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. All right, confirmed. Awesome. Great question. Let's see. Next question would be I'm just going to chat. So this is a question from Limby. Can I set an equalizer setting to Wave XLR for my headset?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
So for that you would just have your the audio in wherever you're using it. If you're using it through Discord or your system sound, you would have the system channel um, in Wavelink for your headphones, and then you can add an audio effect to that channel specifically.
Oh, next question from Manaboshi. Was it USB hub require a power source? The FAQ recommends having one connected.
So it doesn't require one. If you just were to um, just plug it right into the PC, that's how you would have your basic connectivity. But with any high bandwidth USB hubs, this is essentially a powered USB hub. So as you can see, any sort of powered USB hub adding an additional power source is going to be extremely beneficial. So that would be our recommendation.
Yeah. And the next question is from Airplane. Would USB hub
We already
support?
answered that one.
Oh, did we?
They asked it twice.
Oh, that's the choice.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, perfect. I'm just trying to get to all the questions, as many as we can for you guys. On board. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, I see. Vic is asking, Chris, can you go over why you suggest the PC over the hub for your camera?
You go over why you'd see that PC. So whether you're using, we're going to talk about Facecam Pro or Stream Deck or Facecam Mark II. Having the video input device directly to the motherboard is going to cause, whether it's compressed or uncompressed video, it's going to, go to the motherboard a little bit differently. But what if you were to plug, face cam into a USB hub, and you have to imagine a pipeline essentially. The shortest pipeline to the source is going to be the easiest. If you're adding more pipes to the pipeline, so that the your camera, your video input device, following the wire into USB hub and then routing through the USB hub and down another wire. There's different types of connectivity issues that can happen, especially with something as powerful as a camera. So whenever you're dealing with something that has a large amount of bandwidth, like Facecam Pro, a 4K 60 camera, or if we're talking 4K X, a capture card that can do 4K 120. The larger amount of bandwidth that's going through the card and into the computer, you want the less area of resistance essentially. So having it plugged right into the computer so that data can go right from the camera or the capture card right into the motherboard would be your safest and best bet.
Awesome. And the next question from Marine Squirrel is USB hub compatible with Wave 1?
Yeah, of course.
So I think like majority of our products are all compatible with USB hub. It's just
Correct.
like obviously like you shouldn't plug in like for any USB hub out there, you shouldn't plug in like 3 camera sources into your USB hub. So that's when it's like we wouldn't recommend that at all. But as Chris mentioned and explained why, for any camera, any webcams, instead of plugging into a USB hub, we would definitely probably recommend it directly to the PC. Um, but you can always try it and see if it works for you. Let's see. Next question is gonna be. Rita's like, "Where's my boss bill?" We're probably very far back.
Yes, I've just realized that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see.
From YouTube.
Oh, from YouTube.
Can you use the USB hub for audio in a dual PC stream setup? So sending an audio in. I mean, yeah. I mean the audio in to the USB hub can be rerouted from the hub to your other computer. Um, so if you're just trying to, connect audio, the USB hub won't limit in any audio. And then you would just use it as a just a extender hub. Sure, if you are using a USB hub that way, yeah, you can do that.
Next question is from Les Streetia. Do you need to run a lot of software in background to have the mic effects and equalizer?
You do, yes. Wavelink needs to be open and running for the background effects to be on.
Another question is from Furakami Mana. Does the XLR dock have phantom power?
It does, absolutely. 48-volt phantom power. XLR dock has up to 75 additional dB of gain, so that will cover your Shure SM7Bs and stuff like that that have a little bit more oomph.
Awesome. Let's see. Oh, I see. Again, I think that was just asked twice as well. Okay, next question is from my name's Junior. Just ordered Stream Deck Plus and XLR bundle. How easy is the setup using Wavelink? I've used SteelSeries Sonar and Go XLR in the past for reference.
Yeah, it's so um when you plug, XLR, so I assume it's Stream Deck Plus. It says Steam, but this Stream Deck Plus and XLR bundle, you bought the XLR dock bundle with that. When you plug the USB into your computer, head over to elgato.com/downloads, where you'll be able to download Wavelink for absolutely free. Install it, follow the prompts, and then you'll be hit with, the Wavelink digital mixer. Once that appears, you'll see your microphone with a certain, you'll see the gain levels going up. You'll want to go in and depending on what microphone you're using, whether you're using a condenser or a dynamic, they're going to require a different amount decibels of gain to a certain level. But if you click on that first audio input, there's a little down arrow next to your XLR dock, and it will show you a really nice graph for what's recommended, whether you're using, again, condenser or dynamic microphones. So you'll have your first audio input there, and then you'll just hit the plus sign that's next to those, adding, up to 8 additional audio inputs for a total of 9, one including your XLR interface. And then you can route games, Discord, your browser source. You can route, any programs you want into those audio channels, those audio inputs into Wavelink. And then you'll have the various sliders and all those things to really fine tune it. We have some great videos on our YouTube if you're getting into Wavelink. So I recommend checking those out if you need a little bit of help.
It's also really nice. I really love Wavelink just because of like the fact that I can control like what my stream can hear and then what I can hear. So if stream wants music and I don't want to listen to music, I can just easily, just click on that little was it? It's like the little stream icon, right? It's like looks like a little person.
Oh, on the
Yeah, on
sliders?
the sliders,
Yep,
right?
yep, exactly.
And so just click it to mute it for myself or mute it for the stream if I
Hmm.
want music and they can't hear music. Then it's really nice. It's so useful. And it works so well with Stream Deck too.
And it's great if you like, if you're listening to non-royalty free music
Exactly.
off of things like Spotify
Exactly.
or Apple Music. You can be listening to music in your ears while you're, playing an FPS, whether you play Valorant or Counter-Strike or whatever. I know people really like to have music on in their ears while they're playing. But however, you'd get striked if that came over your stream. So
Hmm.
you can just say, hey, I want to hear this, but I don't want that to go over my stream mix, which is one of the 2 mixes that are currently in Wavelink. So you would mute it for the stream, but you'd leave it open for the monitor that is what you are monitoring the music. Your headphones are also known as monitors. So that's how you would be able to listen to your music without it going over your stream.
Hmm. Next question is from the Ink Master. Can you use USB Hub without Stream Deck Plus?
You absolutely can.
Wait, you can.
You absolutely
USB Hub?
can.
Wait,
Absolutely.
what?
Yeah. If you wanted to buy both of them, it would be a little because you'd have the USB. I don't have another one, so I'm not going to take this apart. But yeah, absolutely. If you just wanted to have the Jasmine's stunned.
I'm very
Yeah.
stunned. I thought it was Stream Deck Plus.
No, so the way you think, the way you can think about it is the USB-C connector that is here I can actually do it in a
Okay,
second.
awesome. That works
Yeah.
out. That's perfect.
So the USB connector that plugs into Stream Deck Plus is essentially just like a USB pass through that you'd get with another device. So if you wanted to buy both XLR dock and USB hub, like if you're like, man, I kind of like the look of that, you absolutely can use USB hub without. Give me a second here. Unblock that. Put that down. So this comes with an adhesive
Oh, okay,
base.
okay. Yeah.
Yep. So if you wanted to, you could just, it would look a little strange because the USB-C would be visible, but if you just wanted that on your desk there, and you would just run, um, the USB port from here to your computer and plug these in, absolutely, it will 100% work that way. You would just have this exposed USB-C port. Um, but yeah, it will totally work that way.
Wow. I
Yep.
like that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay, okay. All right. Let's see. Next question is from Vic. Vic's asking, what's the best distance for Stream Deck Plus to be placed from you? So for this, it's honestly, I don't think there's like a best distance per se. It's just preference, honestly. So it's like wherever you want to put it, wherever you want to reach is good to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, there's no it's not a microphone where it requires, it to be um like right up in your face. But yeah, within his arm's reach, that's probably, the best the best spot.
awesome. And then someone's asking if USB Hub and XLR Dock is Mark II compatible. So that would be no. USB Hub and XLR Dock is only compatible with Stream Deck Plus. And then the Matin is asking, let's see. Okay, well, we can't answer any potential future product questions. So usually if you guys are asking, will there be more blank or are you guys gonna make blank? We cannot answer any of those questions. So we will be skipping any of those questions that you guys are asking. So just a little heads up for you guys asking those questions. Let's see. So Nuck Trooper is asking, can you plug SLR dock in the USB hub and use them like that?
You could daisy chain them. Yeah, you can daisy chain them together. I would personally also recommend that something, that's as powerful as Wave XLR be plugged right into the computer. But you could probably get away with it. Yes.
Awesome. And then Javor is asking, what's your favorite feature on XLR dock?
My favorite feature on XLR Dock, I just like how kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Compact. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a Wave XLR user, I'm a Stream Deck XL and a Stream Deck Plus user. So right at the bottom of my monitor is kind of full,
Mm-hmm.
because I have the three big guys. So being able to now take my Wave XLR and put it behind my Stream Deck Plus, and then just going from Wave XLR, Stream Deck Plus, Stream Deck XL, I will just now have a Stream Deck Plus, Stream Deck XL with Wave XLR hidden. So I just love how compact it gets and how it, kind of cleans my desk up a little bit, because my desk is messy. Let me just tell you, I'm a messy man.
No, I definitely agree. I really like. So I personally do not use any dynamic mics or like Wave X. Was it Wave DX? Because I use Wave 3. I like condenser mics personally because it works best with my voice. Especially because my voice is usually always really low. So like I feel like for me, I need to talk a little bit louder for you guys to hear me better. But I definitely like just how compact it is because, like, same for me. Like, my desk isn't messy per se, but there's a lot of, let's just say it, USB cords laying around. My cable management, guys, you guys would be so, I don't know, you guys would be disappointed, is what I'll say. My cable management is not it, guys. Do I have any fellow non-cable management people in
Right here.
chat?
Right here. I mean, look, I work in tech marketing. We have to test a lot of things. We have to swap out a lot of products. I don't have time to cable manage when I'm just ripping things out and plugging things in on a daily basis.
That's fair.
You're just gonna ruin it anyway.
That's very fair. That,
Yeah.
that's completely valid there. And then we have a question. We didn't answer this earlier, but I don't think they were here. So this is a question from Livid Lion. Can XLR dock handle or port handle phantom power, or would we need an additional device for that? Sorry if this has been already asked.
It 100% supports phantom power. Yep, 48-volt phantom power that is enabled through your Stream Deck Plus via the Wavelink plugin.
Yeah. Next question is from Petunia. Can you
Well,
plug in another USB hub into the hub?
can you plug another USB hub into the? Sure. Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean the the technical person in me wants to answer that with, plugging hubs into hubs, like plugging power strips into power strips, isn't the greatest idea. But could you do it? You could. Yes. Oh, sorry, Jasmine.
Thank you. Sorry, we're using Sunak Plus dials to control prompter
Prompter.
chat.
Yep.
That way we can like scroll back up and scroll that, which is freaking amazing, guys. Like I love that so much. There's also a plugin called Twitch Chat that I really like that I use to control to like see chat. So if you don't have prompter, you can download that free plugin to control chat. There's like another software you have download for that, but it's free, so check it out. But yeah, so let's see. Next question is from King Ironic. Does XLR Hub or XLR Dock work with Wavelink?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
Next question is from Crimson. What devices would you recommend routing through USB Hub to optimize its uses?
I would say, bring up those USB ports on your motherboard for plug things like mice, keyboards, headsets if you have them. Um, things like USB chargers. You can plug lower USB bandwidth items, like, you can plug prompter into it. You can, if we're just talking Elgato things, honestly, I would just say plug all Elgato products into the motherboard if it was me. But, lower end. The USB ports are powerful. I'm not like, lessening the power of them. However, it's always better to be safer than sorry. So things that you want to have a lot of access to moving your mouse, moving your keyboard, stuff like that. Um, yeah, I would recommend those things. Having very easy access to. Well, that's an XLR dock, but you know, having very easy access. So if this is this way, just plugging in things like you know, flash drives and stuff like that, phone chargers if you don't need like super fast charging, um, things like that.
Mm-hmm. And then, oh, thank you, Draina Moose. They're saying they just want to say that they love my hair.
I mean, your hair is fantastic.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Matches the
It
background,
does, yeah.
my name tag, all that stuff. Let's see. Plug in. Okay, so we already answered that one. Hi, Yarurito. So, does XLR Dock provide the same features and efficiency that Wave XLR does, unless the buttons?
100%. Sorry, XLR dock and Wave XLR have the same amount of power, the same amount of compatibility, the same amount of phantom power, the same amount of dB gain, so up to 75 dB gain. You get clip guard like you do with Wave XLR, like you do with Wave 3. So you get things, like I said, 75 dB of gain, you get clip guard, you get access to Wavelink, you get phantom power. Everything that Wave XLR did, XLR dock is going to do. And I just want to make it clear that Wave XLR isn't going away. So this isn't a um, this isn't a product that is absorbing Wave XLR. If you are a really big fan of Stream Deck Mark II and you're like, you know what, I like the Stream Deck Plus, but I'm comfortable with my Stream Deck Mark II. Wave DX. Wave DX isn't going anywhere. Also, Wave XLR is not going anywhere. Um, it is they both work in the same way. Just XLR dock is going to save you a little bit of room and make your desk just a little bit neater. Unless you like having hardware on your desk, that's your if that's your thing.
Next question from Top Fuel Mechanic. Is the cable for the USB hub a USB A to C or C to C?
It is a That is a good. Let me check my note real quick.
Handy dandy notebook.
Yeah, I haven't seen one. I actually haven't seen a out of the box one yet. Let me see if I can confirm that for you. What cable that comes with the USB dock?
Awesome. And there's a little nice comment from Fancy Norris. They said, Chris loving the beard, so
Oh,
handsome.
thank you.
Looks great.
Thank you
And
so
then
much.
Jasmine loved the hair, looking sweet.
I do nothing to it. I saw someone ask earlier, do you put beard oil in your beard? Absolutely not. And I've confirmed it is a C to C cable with the USB hub. And is 39 inches. Thank you, Tech Director. You're the best.
Let's go, Brito.
Let's go, Brito,
Brito,
behind the
W.
scenes.
Freaking Brito's amazing. I love her. Next question is from Vic. Is there an external power option?
For Vic, if you want to clarify, are you talking for the USB hub or the XLR dock? For XLR dock, there would not be because there's only one USB-C port in the back there, so that would have to send the data and grab power from your computer. And if you're talking about the USB hub, then yes, there is a external power,
And
which we
then-
recommend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next question from Nuck Trooper. Are you reading us on Prompter and scrolling it with Stream Deck Plus?
That's
Yes.
exactly what
That's
we're
exactly
doing.
what we're doing. So what we're using here right now, live on stream, is Prompter right here. So that's where we're reading chat. That's how we see you guys. And then we're using Stream Deck Plus Live, as well as XLR Dock as well, which is plugged in here. Yep. And then we're using the dials to control Prompter. That way we can actually scroll up, which is also why we're probably like behind. I'm sure like there's a ton of questions.
Yeah, I think
But just keep going. Okay, catch up. Okay, all right. So don't repeat your questions, guys, because then you're just gonna have us like
You're
try to
gonna
go through it.
bury
Yeah,
us,
you're gonna
yeah.
bury us. We're trying to catch up here. We're trying to catch up, but we're trying to make sure we don't miss any question about XLR dock or USB hub.
You got it.
So we just type it. We're slowly scrolling. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, maybe.
But if you want to throw some more compliments in there, be my guest. I'll read them for you.
OVR says, is there a limit to the power output?
Is there a limit to the power output? Again, are you talking which dock or hub are you referring to? That would help answer your question.
Let's see. Da, 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 da. Okay, so next question, we'll do like a question from 20s Control. They're just joining. They said they apologize if this has already been answered, but could XLR dock be used to toggle one microphone between several different audio sources, like say moving from a Zoom call to Discord to Teams with a single microphone?
So if you have Discord, Teams, Zoom open, and you have the XLR dock or Wave XLR selected as your audio input, there's no real reason to change between them. If you set it in the programs, it should save. But if your question refers to if you have multiple calls going, like you have a Discord call next to a Zoom call, can you like mute the mics to enable the certain ones in the specific programs? So the dock wouldn't be used for that, but we do have we have plugins for each and every one of those programs. We have a Zoom plugin, we have a Discord plugin, and we have a Teams plugin that allow you to mute your mic in those respective programs. So if that's what your question is referring to, um, then yes, we have the possibility to do that. But if you're just using one microphone between different sources, you shouldn't really have to change because if you just set Elgato, XLR Dock or Wave XLR as your main audio input, it should pick it up across all three programs.
And then next question from Cabby. Can you plug HD60X into USB hub?
You can, yes. But like I said before, things like capture cards, you'd probably want to plug right into your computer, as they are, there's a lot of bandwidth in capture. Um, so one thing, like I said before, test it. But I would always recommend uh, cameras, webcams, the face cam family, and capture devices being plugged in right into your PC itself. You all right?
I had a good cough.
I can take over. Yeah. Sorry. Jasmine's just a little coffee right now.
I muted it, so I don't
Oh.
hear us.
Sorry, Jasmine had a little bit of a cough.
I have to use touch strip to
Yeah.
mute you
Using
guys.
Stream Deck Plus Touch Strip to mute you. Very similar how a capacitive mute might work. Because Touch Strip is capacitive, there's your new capacitive mute if you're using XLR Dock. So let's scroll through. We got some more yippies. Jasmine, we both know we screw it up from time to time. LOL. I thought I was muted to stream and wasn't dozens of times. Yippee. With Stream Deck Plus, I'm going to use for my lights and sound. Perfect.
Awesome, Emmy.
I only play Apex with music. Exactly. So yeah. So this is coming back to when we were talking about having music in your ears. Hey, Elgato, any future plans to do some with sliders? Sorry, we can't talk about potential future products. Deadpool or Deadproof. Sorry, Deadproof NL. But I appreciate your question. Can't hear any sound in Warzone anyway, so might as well listen to music.
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
I got this now. I'm back.
There you go.
I'm back. My cough is gone. Let's see. This is from Stripes Pause. It said, I just want to say thank you so much, Elgato, for creating these accessories for Stream Deck Plus. I've been hunting for a USB hub for my setup, and this is the solution I've been searching for.
Perfect.
No, me too.
Yes.
Me too. I feel the same way. I'm so happy. You guys have no idea.
And Jasmine, what's the MSRP on USB hub for Stream Deck Plus?
I have that on my handy dandy note here.
Yeah.
$59.99.
50. So cheaper than a AAA game, and it makes your life so much simpler.
Yes.
Wow. $59.99 for USB dock or USB. Sorry,
Yes.
I'm gonna mess it up to the day I die. USB hub. XLR dock is $119.99 for those that joined a little bit later. So here we go. We got a great little PTZ view for you. Look at don't talk to me or my son ever again. But yeah, there you go. $59.99 for the USB hub. $119.99 for the XLR dock. Cool.
Yep.
Let's keep going.
And then next question, Ryan. They said, I'm late getting here, but the XLR dock would the XLR dock replace my Wave XLR? I'm assuming.
Yeah, like if you wanted to buy the XLR dock for Stream Deck Plus, it would take that position of Wave XLR. However, like I said before, XLR isn't going anywhere, or sorry, Wave XLR isn't going anywhere. So if you already own a Wave XLR, and you're comfortable with it, and you maybe you have a Stream Deck Plus and this would be a perfect fit for you, yes, they would just swap each other out. But it is not a necessity. It's not like where Wave XLR is going anywhere.
All right, I think we're almost getting there.
I think so.
I think so, right? Hopefully. Someone says, Maboshi, having these two products come out at the same time really makes me want to pick up a second Stream Deck Plus. Do it.
Do it. Why not?
Do it.
You deserve it.
Yeah, treat yourself.
Manaboshi, yeah.
Yeah, Manaboshi, do it. Treat yourself. Clutchkey says, we just answered this. Does this basically replace Wave XLR?
Yep.
No problem, Amateurs Arena. They said, thank you, Jasmine and Elgato team. Chris. Frito.
Yay. Sorry, I missed a bit. So this is from Vic, but was the ideal distance for the Stream Deck Plus to be from your viewing and hand distance? I like it just like reach distance for your dominant hand. So whether you're righty or lefty, I have my XL. About I would say, like Jasmine, if if you don't mind, I have my XL a little bit closer than this because I have my keyboard in front of me, and I have my monitors fairly close. So my monitor to Stream Deck to sorry, my keyboard to Stream Deck to monitor ratio is a little bit tighter than this. This is an actual pretty big desk. But I have my XL on my left hand because that's more of a thing I use for like soundboard sounds and music, which aren't as important to my productions. And I have my Stream Deck Plus at my right hand because that's used for my audio dialing in the audio, dialing in, like switching scenes. So I'm a lot more dexterous with my right hand because I'm a righty. So being able to fine tune the things that I need for my right hand at a very, suitable distance is how I have it set up.
So, Chris, you know how I said that I think we're getting down there? Like,
Yep.
we're still kind of far away in chat because now we're talking about cable management. We talked about cable management like
Oh,
a
okay.
bit ago. Hi, chat.
Yeah.
I think you guys
So
are.
let's just start cruising because I feel like yeah.
Okay,
All
we're gonna
right.
go straight to the bottom, guys.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Sorry, there's a lot of questions.
There's a lot of questions
We
here.
wanted to answer. We wanted to answer as many as we could. But just ask them again. And we'll try to answer them as we can.
All
Welcome
right,
back to
welcome
the
back to
pod.
the bottom.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. We're
Sorry.
back, yippee.
Yep.
So while we're waiting you guys to ask your questions again, if you guys haven't seen already, we are hosting a giveaway during today's stream. And the winner will be drawn sometime throughout the stream. We don't have an ETA to give you. It's just whenever we're kind of like ready to skedaddle when we're done answering your questions. But basically, type yippee in chat to have a chance to enter, was it a Stream Deck Plus and your choice of an XLR dock or USB hub. A reminder that you will have to be present when the winner is drawn. Otherwise, we will re-roll for a new winner. You have 1 minute to claim your prize by typing something in chat. So if you're coming from YouTube or you're watching YouTube right now, make sure to come over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Elgato, in order for a chance to win. Type in the keyword yippee.
Yippee.
And yeah.
2 P's, 3 E's.
Yes.
So I just want to answer that one question right there by Clutch. I'm hoping not, but using this new attachment for the XLR dock, will it reset the Stream Deck Plus settings on the first install of the dock? Also, any chance to get quicker shipping to Hawaii? So for the second part of the question, unfortunately, I don't handle logistics, so I can't answer that for you. However, for the first part of your question, you can save your Wavelink setups. If you go to the settings, there should be a save feature for your individual audio inputs. So if you do plug in your XLR dock and it happens to get wiped, you can just import it.
And next question is from Drayden Moose.
Real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Just a notification for everyone watching. Back up your Stream Deck profiles.
That's yes.
That was a perfect little segue.
Perfect.
We love a segue.
Yes.
Yeah. Back up your Stream Deck profiles. You should do that whenever you make big changes.
Yeah, Stream Deck profile, any profiles that you have on, so even OBS profiles, like back everything up. Always remember to do that.
Takes a second. It's a save.
Yep.
It's a save.
And then question from Drayden Moose. I share my mic between 2 PCs via a hub switch. If I get the XLR dock, does that mean now I would also have to share the Stream Deck Plus between the 2 PCs when I want to use a mic on a specific PC?
So I have to picture this real quick. So Stream Deck Plus dock. So what you could do in Wavelink, there is the ability to send the audio from Wavelink. If you go down to the stream mix, there's a drop down menu where you can send the stream mix out through a secondary audio output. So you can send audio from Wavelink to a different PC now via that drop down menu. So you can set it up that way. But if the Wave XLR is plugged into the Stream Deck Plus, yes, those the Wave XLR, the XLR dock and the Stream Deck Plus would talk to the same computer. But within Wavelink, you can route Stream Mix out to an additional audio output. So that's how you can kind of utilize it with a dual PC setup.
Yeah. Next question is going to be from your old dragon. They said, sorry if I missed this, but will USB Hub work with Stream Deck Mark II? So no, it will not. USB Hub and XLR dock are only compatible with Stream Deck Plus. And then next question is from Stacks. Why does Prompter need to have Camera Hub open to turn on and off?
So that's why does the prompter need to have camera turn on and off? So prompter is run off a display link driver that Windows sees, and the controls are within Camera Hub. So to turn it on and off, that our Camera Hub software talks to prompter that way. Um, if if you don't want to use prompter as a tertiary or secondary monitor, um, you can just turn it off that way.
And then Knight asks, if I have an XLR and I use wait, XLR, wait, the hub? Oh wait, are you talking about USB hub? I think so, right? If I have an XLR and I use the USB hub, XLR both with a mic does wavelength, recognize them as two different mics. Say I have a podcast and want two mics. Does that work?
If I have an XLR and I use the hub XLR both with mic, so I believe you're asking if you have two XLR microphones with a podcast. Um, so that's kind of how Jasmine and I are utilizing this. Is we have two dynamic, Wave DX dynamic mics that we're using to go into an XLR combiner. If you wanted to use two Elgato, products that provide wavelength support, it's might give you some issues. I think we tried that last week during our Prime Day stream. We tried showcasing Wave DX and Wave 3, and it did not enjoy that. But that's kind of how we have it right here, right now. We're actually
Yeah.
using one XLR input into the XLR dock. And then through that, we have an XLR combiner behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. So you guys are seeing us use XLR Dock live right now with two Wave DXs. So, yippee! Next question from Grinning Hazard. So for clarity, it would be entirely feasible to get the USB hub, plug my XLR into the hub, as well as my face cam, and that would all work.
Sorry, give me a second, Jasmine.
Oh yeah, no worries. All right. While we wait for Chris, I see a question from Weezy Mamba. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? We always get this question from chat. um, no,
Absolutely not.
no.
Absolutely not.
Oh yeah. See, here's the thing for me though, right? It's like
No,
I
there's no argument.
no,
There's
it's
there's
not argument though. It's like it's more of a if it's free and it's there, I'll take a slice. But I personally will not spend my money on pineapple pizza because I have other pizza that I prefer a lot more than pineapple on pizza. But I think it's fine to have. I don't think it's bad.
just no. Just no.
Oh my god. Okay, so back to the question, Chris, from Grinning Hazard. They're asking for clarity. It would be entirely feasible to get USB hub, plug my XLR into the hub as well as my face cam, and that would all work.
Sorry, you're scrolling as I'm trying to read the question. There we go. So for clarity, it would be entirely feasible to get the USB hub, plug my XLR into the hub as well as my face cam, and would all that work? So I'm sorry. So there's USB hub and XLR dock. So um, you would plug. So if you got USB hub, um, so XLR dock, you could plug that in. Could you plug XLR dock into USB hub? You mean you'd want to? I mean, yes, it could work. But in theory, you don't want to put so much through a USB hub. Like yes, that is a lot of daisy chaining going along. It's feasible, yes. Would I want my microphone going through a USB, my XLR microphone going through a USB hub? I wouldn't. No, I would want that plugged right into the computer for the most latency free audio. Whenever you're plugging something into a USB hub, there is a chance for latency. Um, even because you're going through cables and then into a dock, and then that dock is sending it down another cable. So if there is very important things that you want as little latency as possible, I would plug them into the computer. But it is possible. Yes, it is entirely feasible if you'd like to do that.
All right, next question is from Broham. What's the recommended input to power the hub, USB hub?
Yeah, so here we go. So the uplink to your PC is 55 watts, or it has the 100 watts of PD power. So yeah, and then for the USB 3s, it's max 5 gigabits per second. So that's what you want to keep an eye on if you're plugging high bandwidth things into the USB slots.
Awesome. And I see that we have a ton for the new viewers actually. Chris, you want to go ahead and show XLR dock and USB hub?
Sure,
If
yeah.
you want to switch
So
over to the cameras and talk a little bit about it a little bit briefly because we did go over this earlier, but for people who are just tuning in now.
So this is the XLR dock. This is an accessory that was released today that plugs right into the back of a Stream Deck Plus if you already own one or if you recently purchased one during Prime Day. Yeah, it's pretty simple. So I will move this one over here and I will showcase this one. So all it is the we get right in the light. There's two screws here. There's one here and there's one here. And it simply unscrews. So let me just get this here. Unscrew this one. And one thing to note is these screws, that come, these screws are default on a Stream Deck Plus, but the XLR dock does not. XLR dock and USB hub do not come with additional screws, so make sure you hang on to those ones. Do not lose them. Do not throw them away. Do not misplace them because then you'll have to refine some matching screws, and that's never fun.
Actually, does anyone in chat, like Phil or anyone from the tech team, do you guys know if we sell or are able to give additional screws? That might be a chance, like if you contact support, maybe, or you might be able to purchase them.
Yep. So
But don't quote me on that. But I know we have like some spare parts page if someone wants to link that, where if you guys have like any parts you guys are missing or something broke, you can check out the spare parts page in order to like figure out, oh, I can reorder this, for
there
example.
we go. So Burrito, if you want to go right here real quick. Ooh, my bad. That was yeah. See, I dropped that. That was live and right there. So as you can see, the screws are out. So this is how a native Stream Deck Plus sits. You have this opening in the back. So you'll just undo those screws and the base will come off. You'll get XLR dock, and as you can see, it has like the bezeled edge right there, or bezeled, whatever it is, and it sits right real snug. So the screw, the spots where the screws go in a line, the USB connector right there plugs into the current USB plug. You'll hear a nice click to know that it's in there real snug. And then you'll just take the screws. I'm just going to do it this way. Put them in by hand by the start. Take your screwdriver. Tighten them down. And that's it. You're good to go. You now have a Stream Deck Plus XLR dock ready to be plugged in with your favorite XLR microphone. Simple as
Woo!
that. If I had, if I wasn't on camera and I wasn't trying to showcase it, you could, if you could probably do it in less than a minute. If you have like a really nice like ratchet screwdriver where you can just take those screws out really quickly, it's really simple. Yeah, probably do it in under a minute to set it all up.
And also, we are currently using XLR Dock live right now.
That
So
is
you
true.
see it's plugged in, and this is how we're using our two Wave DXs. So that is there. And then let's go and talk about USB hub for everyone who's new and tuning in.
Okay. So would you like to do this one?
Oh, you got this.
Oh,
You
okay.
got
Thank you,
this.
Jasmine. So this is USB hub for Stream Deck Plus. It comes with four USB ports, so two USB A, two USB C. So it covers a range of connections, 4.5 watts for the USB A's, and then 7.5 watts for the USB C's, 3.2 um, USB 3, sorry, USB 3.2 for all four ports. It also has a 55-watt connector for your computer, so it can talk to your the computer that it's plugged into. And with that, it also comes with a slot for 100-watt PD power. So you can plug it into a powered source to turn it into a powered USB hub for various use cases. On the side there, it also has a two slots, one for a Stream Deck. No, sorry, not a Stream Deck. I saw SD and I read Stream Deck for an SD card, not a Stream Deck, and a micro SD below that. So if you are a photographer or videographer, or you just do a lot of stuff with SD cards, you have a permanent solution to where you can plug your Stream Decks. God, I did it again.
It happens. It's
Not your.
confusing.
Not, you can plug Stream Decks into the hub, yes, but you do not try to plug Stream Decks into the SD card port. That is for SD cards,
You
not
know
Stream
what I
Decks.
think would be a great like FAQ to have?
Yeah,
It's just like what is confirmed that works well with was it USB hub?
that's
Because
great. You want to write it?
I'm good.
Oh, but
James,
it's your
James,
idea. You should write it, Jasmine.
James,
Yeah.
James or Phil. They're in charge of the help articles, by the way. So James, Phil, some idea for you. Here you go, sprinkling it. No, but also just a little recap, right? It's like wave one, wave three, other stream mix. You can plug all that into USB hub. Is freaking amazing because I don't have any more USB slots, so you guys don't know how excited I was when I saw that we're releasing this. Because now I can play on my Stream Deck XL and can have 3 Stream Deck XLs. Yippee!
Yippee! With one port,
Yeah.
with one plug. Yeah.
Yep. And then a question from YouTube. So Technic's asking, does the XLR Dock and the Stream Deck Plus work? Wait, and work? Are they recognized as a single device on Wavelink software?
Just yes, they do. Sorry, I had to read that over again. But yeah, so when you plug your XLR dock or USB hub into Stream Deck Plus and you connect them via the accessory that they're plugged into, in Stream Deck software, you'll see Stream Deck Plus, and then next to that, you'll see a little badge that says XLR dock or USB hub in Stream Deck software, so you know exactly what Stream Deck you're working on. Is there an advantage to using Stream Deck Plus XLR dock in place of Wave XLR? It saves you space. It does the same, it has the same dB of gain, 75 dB, gives you clip guard, gives you wavelink. The only things that's going to change is you're going to lose the front of Wave XLR, so all of that control goes onto the Stream Deck. That's why we have the dial on Stream Deck Plus. So your adjustable gain, your adjustable headphone volume, adjustable PC mic monitor mix, all that now goes onto a dial that you can configure with the Wavelink plugin, which is available for free on Marketplace. The one thing, and I'm trying to think, capacitive mute will now be a touch strip action. So it's still capacitive. There's no audible click via a button. You would just have to configure it that way.
Yeah, and then was it? I think we can show the front of Stream Deck Plus, right?
Yeah, we can. So as you can see here, we have it set up. So imagine this dial here. So as you can see, my voice levels are going up as I'm talking. So as you can see, it says Elgato XLR Dock. So Wavelink is recognizing it as that is the device. So that's how it will show up in Wavelink. It will show up as XLR Dock. And then I can go ahead and, I can adjust the gain. Yeah, so we're probably getting real low if you can hear us at all. And then, you can, turn it up for your level of gain that you want. For the mute, you just tap.
You can't hear us now.
Now you can't hear us. Now you.
Oh, they can. Oh, wait.
Oh, yes, because that's through
I'm
OBS.
sorry for
Yeah, sorry.
screaming.
We're using the microphone FX channel because we have we have a little bit of a ambient noise audio effect to take out some of the air conditioned noise in this room. However, you can just go ahead and tap that to mute your regular XLR dock. And as you can see, that microphone is being muted with that red line, and that's just via the touch strip. You can also click in the dial that does have an audible click, so you know, and you'll get that red line to be muted. Um, and yeah, also we have a little bit of a Discord or not Discord, an OBS action here. So if we had music playing, we can adjust the dB gain via OBS there to get it where we want to be. And then with this control dial here, we are controlling prompter that way. And then this is the new action. Should we jump into that? The new stuff,
Yeah, let's
Jasmine?
go jump into like
Yeah.
the new updates.
So since I'm here, we can talk about the action wheel. This is a new update for
Stream Deck 6.7.
you got it. Stream Deck 6.7 just released. So Action Wheel is really cool, especially if you use Stream Deck for kind of specific use cases. So what that's going to do, it works kind of similar to a dial stack. If you have if you've used Stream Deck Plus before and you have used dial stack actions in the past on the dials, for the action wheel, what you can do is you can stack multiple actions on top of each other in kind of a rotating carousel. So by rotating the dial, as you can see here, I have a couple open actions here just for example. But I have Twitter, I have Elgato.com, I have Google, I have Corsair. It's kind of hard to see, but there's the black sails on there that match the background. But just by turning this, and you can see kind of a really cool carousel as they go. So if one of the things we use on our launch asset for this is all the Adobe products. So if you use Photoshop, Illustrator, Audition, like if you are an Adobe Suite power user, you can set a action wheel to open up each Adobe product just by turning the wheel and clicking it in. You can set it to whatever you want. If you want it to sound like soundboard sounds, you can just turn the wheel for whatever you're looking for. If they're each individual designated by their own little image, and then you can turn it, click it in, and yeah, trigger that action. So that's a really fun thing to do, especially if you're like a Stream Deck Plus power user. Really cool, fun thing that was added recently. Sorry, we're scrolling to the bottom of chat because we just realized there's way too much going on for us to answer every single question. Wish we could, but unfortunately we cannot.
All right, we're back. We're now caught up to you guys. Well, I guess like not caught up. If you guys have not had your questions answered yet and it relates to XLR Dock or USB hub, feel free to ask away. We will try to get through as many questions as we can. And the giveaway has not happened yet for those of you guys who have asked earlier. But also a question for chat. Now that you guys have seen and learned about XLR Dock and USB hub, which one are you guys getting? If you guys can only choose one, which one would you guys pick if you guys win the giveaway? I want to see. I just like seeing all the yippies.
There you go.
Nice. Oh, a lot of XLR.
A lot of USB hub. Wow.
USB hub.
That's awesome.
XLR, bulb. Okay,
I'm gonna say 50-50.
Yeah, wait, can we get a poll?
Oh.
Oh, it's already up.
It's already up.
Let's
go.
TD
Burrito.
I know, right? W Burrito.
Yeah, W in chat for Burrito.
W in chat for Burrito for sure. All the hearts in chat.
I'd love the XLR, but definitely the USB.
For me, it's USB. What about you, Chris?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Hey guys, easy pick from me because I'm a condenser mic. I use Wave 3, so
yeah.
And then I need more USB slots with all the Stream Deck.
I could always use more USB slots, but like I already like use a Thunderbolt dock. Like I already have one, so I don't know. I think I might go XLR. Yeah, I might go XLR dock.
Awesome, and then so. Let's go and talk more about the Stream Deck 6.7 update. So that actually launched today, released today. And I guess let's go and show you the action wheel again, right?
Sure, yeah. So what we can do here, so we have the action wheel here. We also have it brought up by Brutal. Let me see if I can pull it out a little bit so you can see it in real time. Sorry, I can't really turn it that well. It's kind of cable managed down, but as you turn it on the Stream Deck here, you can see it changing. Sorry, Burrito, are you okay? You might have to open it. Is that on stream or is that sorry.
Yippee!
Burrito's doing some cooking in the background.
She's cooking. We gotta let her cook. Oh my god. Veggie says they thought that their Stream Deck program was over the stream and they kept trying to move it.
Okay, go away. What do you
Like, wait,
yeah.
why is it not moving? That'd be a great like April Fool's, kind of just like meme where all of a sudden, yes,
Oh, that'd
all of
be
a sudden just have it
dirty.
pop up over someone, like have it pop up over me, and then then why did my Stream Deck,
Like, why is it like
software, why is it right here?
or like, I don't know how many videos you watch in full screen, but just if you're watching like an Elgato video on something and it
Hmm.
just like pops up and then like immediately goes away. And you're like, wait, was that the video or was that me? Like, don't even address it in the video. Ooh, I think we might have something.
We're cooking.
We'll have to
We're
stop talking
cooking.
about that. There we
Oh,
go.
there we go. There we
Ooh, there
go.
we go. Very nice. So as you can see, as I turn the action wheel dial on Stream Deck Plus, it's also going to rotate in Stream Deck software in real time. So you know what your dial is on. So I have some, open actions there that are just going to be opening up individual websites just for this showcase. But yeah, so you can just drop one in. We'll go ahead and type in, what does that say? Twitch.tv/Elgato. Bingo. And the Twitch icon's going to show up. So, and as I'm rotating, in Stream Deck software, it's going to show which ones it are. And then I believe is there multiple Twitch ones on there? So let's see this. Oh, open this one. Bam, there we go. I click the dial in. Yeah, that can cause some weird stuff if we let Twitch play. But then I can go ahead and rotate to Elgato.com. Click that, open up, and now Elgato.com is going to open up. And then I can let's mess with Burrito some more. How about just Google? Bingo. So yeah, so if you want to access some quick accessible websites, that's a quick and easy thing for Action Wheel. But pretty much anything you want to open up, you can open up, um, and have it be going that way.
And we have a good question by Clutch Key. Is there a limit to the action wheel number?
Um, I believe. Yeah, let's find
Yeah,
out.
let's find out. Let's find out live right
Let's
here.
find out live. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Burrito.
Alright. Okay. Chat, you guys want to take a guess what the limits is? What's the limit of this? Chat, put your guess in. Hurry. Let's see it. 50, a Y10, 127, 42, 30, no limit, 100, 65K, infinite, 255, 11 teen,
It's still
over
going.
9,000.
Oh, I just want to see this real quick.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. If you're using one action wheel for this many actions, uh, please send me like a video of how many you have on one action wheel because scrolling through this many actions might be slower than if you just gave it its own key.
Yep.
Yeah, having that many would be highly inconvenient. Agreed.
When does Google find
Oh,
it?
oh,
That's
oh.
crazy. Yippee! Rick Stream Deck. But as you guys can see, we don't know what the limit
Uh,
is. So if you guys find the limit, let us know. There could be no limit.
No limit Stream Deck.
Just like how you can have infinite folders. Folders within
Oh,
folders
oh,
within folders.
got it. Bam.
Let's
Whoa, give me a
go.
time on that. But yeah, no, it's a really cool new feature, especially like I'm really excited to like I for example, like I was using Adobe. I use Adobe for a lot of stuff, whether it's Photoshop or Illustrator or Premiere. So being able to have those icons on my Stream Deck on an action wheel and just being able to scroll, click, scroll, click, scroll, click um, is really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like what Furakami Imana said. YouTube video ideas. I tried 1 million actions, so you don't have to.
Bingo. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
That was so good. That is so good. Alright, so next up, do you want to go ahead and talk about the volume controller 2.0?
Yeah, so another update would be Volume Controller 2.0. This new update allows you to change the volumes and of both, your inputs and outputs. So, microphones that are going in, outputs that are going out. Specifically on Windows, um, it allows you to control the volume of the applications um, themselves. So if you want specific volumes for Spotify, for your browser source, for your video games that you're playing, or anything like that, the volume controller plugin can adjust those, specifically with dials. So you can have, each and one on dial, and then you can set it all up that way. All right, G Thunder's yelling at me. Do you need Wavelink with the XLR dock, or can you control everything on Stream Deck app? Um, what specifically are you controlling? For Wavelink, do you need Wavelink with the XLR dock? So any Wave microphone, whether it's Wave One, Wave Three, Wave XLR, or Stream Deck Plus, and now the XLR dock, all five of those products, five, right? Wave One, Wave Three, Wave XLR, Stream Deck Plus, and now Wave. Yep, all five of those products give you access to Wavelink software. So if you have Wavelink software with one of those products, Stream Deck Plus then can now, with the Wavelink plugin, go ahead and control every aspect of your Wavelink software.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I saw there was like a question earlier too, about like if they can find the volume controller 2.0 via marketplace.
they can.
Yes. So
Every plugin that we talked about today can be found on Elgato Marketplace completely for free. So download it.
oh, someone said 6. We forgot Wave Neo.
Oh my God! No, the baby Wave Neo. I
The
apologize. I
baby.
apologize.
The little cutie
I'm
that you
so
bring
sorry,
for
Wave
travel.
Neo. So sorry. Up.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, you gonna?
Aw,
Oh,
thank you.
gimme.
Here you go. Oh, sorry. I smacked you guys.
Sorry, my son. I have to hold him now for the rest of the stream.
Son. Oh my god.
What's the new volume adjuster? Volume controller 2.0, the one we just talked about. It allows you to control both your inputs and outputs for specific pieces of hardware. So specific microphones, you can control the volumes for those. For the output, you can control the specific volumes for headphones or speakers, and also you can control the specific volumes for specific programs on Windows. So that's a very important little caveat there. So on Windows, if you want different volumes for different programs, you can go ahead and control that across the board for whatever programs you're using.
And then next question from Furakami Mana.
Yes.
The Stream Deck Plus touch bar, can you choose the icons displayed on it? I'm asking because I'm visually impaired, and if I can put colored squares, it would probably be useful. But if they're preset icons, it might be hard to see for me.
So the icons themselves are preset. However, you can change the background of the touch strip, and you can absolutely customize it to whatever you need. So if you want to create, so as we can see here, I'll turn this real quick as I put my son in frame.
Oh, there you go. Brito is currently
As
changing.
they look at,
And
yeah.
you can also change them individually too, I believe.
Exactly, yeah. So you can change the touch strip background there. So if you want individual colors for individual dials, you can absolutely do that. The world's your oyster when it comes to customability. Customability a word? I think so, right? Oh, anyway, I'm gonna use it right now. Also, just you can customize the icons, you can customize the touch strip. Those backgrounds are completely yours to control.
I'm trying to scroll because I'm controlling Stream Deck Plus dials to like see chat. Diego says, I'm expecting a My Baby Wave Neo show.
That's my baby now.
What do I feed my baby Wave Neo?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of a quick one, but I can't.
Baby Mike do do do.
Waves chips, wavy chip. I don't know. That
Wavy
was
chips?
yeah,
Microchips.
microchips. There you go.
Microchips. I like that. Next question from Ben. So would you choose the volume controller plugin over Wavelink plugin for sound adjustment?
So if you're looking to so Wavelink, I'd use Wavelink for programs that I want going over like a stream, or ones that I'd be using for audio routing. So things like if I'm using my SFX channel for my soundboard sounds or my music, or whether I'm using YouTube, royalty free, DMCA free audio off YouTube, and I can control my browser source that way, and then alter it that way. But if I'm never going to be using, personally, I'm never going to be using Spotify um, over stream. So I would want, for volume controller, I'd probably want it lower than usual. And also, it depends on if you want all nine audio inputs active or eight plus, your choice of wave microphone. Um, it kind of depends on your setup specifically. But being able to change the volumes on specific games, like I know for some reason in this day and age, every every game is ear-shatteringly loud. Are you even listening to me? What is going on? She's just like nodding to someone up.
We're cooking.
Why
We're
are you guys
cooking.
cooking?
Don't worry, we're
What are you
cooking.
cooking?
Don't worry,
I'm
we're cooking.
hungry. Anyway, oh, what is going on? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why'd you stop? What's up?
Every game is ear-shatteringly loud.
Right?
Do you agree?
It's like the Valve thing, like the Steam, like dun dun
Yeah, like
dun.
you just you boot up your game for your first time and you're like, "Oh my god, why is that so loud?" Um but yeah, now you can just change it with the volume controller plugin.
Hey, why is chat calling me Jasmine? I don't know what's up. What's going on here?
No idea. I mean,
Also, why are you holding a Wave Neo like it's a baby?
because I forgot about it. That's why. It's my penance, okay? I forgot about Wave Neo being included in one of the Wave families for Wavelink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, Jasmine, you really changed your appearance. Yeah, it's really fast how that works these days. Let's see. Well, we spent what almost 2 hours now talking about USB hub and XLR dock.
Yeah, but what about the new OBS Studio plugin, Phil?
Oh, I'm Jasmine.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jasmine. Jasmine, I apologize.
So the OBS Studio plugin is really cool. So Phil was working on this, and when OBS 30.2, the beta came out, they said that you can insert chapter markers into your recordings. So this is pretty cool. What this means is when you insert a chapter marker, if you then import it into something like DaVinci Resolve, you will then, basically a video editor, right? You will then see the little chapter markers in your timeline.
Yep.
So immediately the team got to work building this for, oh wow, that's some text right there. Professor
Albus Dumbledore. We'll get to you in an hour. Give me a second. Yeah.
I ain't got a spell to read all that. I need a summary of that. But yeah, so we got to work right away on building that, and well, now it's out. So what you can do is you can set up on your Stream Deck, you can set up a key to enter a basically chapter or enter a chapter marker while you're recording. You can also give that a custom name. So for example, you can set up 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different keys that all have different names on them. So for example, a funny moment, if you're playing something like Elden Ring, if you die, you can have death on there. If someone in chat says something that you want to like look back on the VOD, whatever it is, you can, record all that, enter a chapter marker,
Yep.
and then go back and edit. So yeah, basically, that's a whole lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading them.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of words.
That's a whole lot of words, pal. Too bad I ain't reading them.
Should we jump up real quick and try to answer it for them?
But yeah, so to
Yes.
to wrap it up.
I'll let you finish cooking.
To wrap
Sorry.
it up, if you have a Stream Deck and use OBS Studio and you do a lot of video recording, the chapter marker functionality is awesome. Go ahead and try it out, use it. I do believe that the video, like the chapters, don't appear in Premiere at the moment. I think the way the format works, they work on Resolve and a couple others. So just make sure that you, if they don't appear, that you know why. But boy, we need a quieter keyboard. Our TD over there is hammering it.
It's a clickety clacky back there. Yeah, who gave the TD blue switches? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
That not me.
Okay, so Professor Albus Dumbledore asks, Harry, I have a serious question. I'm looking to start streaming soon, and I was wondering, when I connect my PS5 to my Elgato 4K. Anyway, I'm going to read normal again. Elgato 4K capture card, my mic to the Wave XLR going into my MacBook. How would I be able to hear and capture game audio alerts and my Discord chat while streaming without using a chat link cable? So I think based on everything that you wrote here, which is a lot, and to not make this a 1 hour long answer. Oh, I touched the mic. My suggestion would be connect your headphones to your computer, connect the capture card to your computer, have all your audio running into the capture card, and then open something like OBS, and then just simply monitor the audio. It's low enough latency. You obviously have the zero latency pass through or the low latency pass through to your TV or monitor, so you're good there. And then for the audio, you just listen to it via the computer, and you'll be good.
Yep.
That would be my recommendation. Keeps it, you don't need to get anything else. And yeah, our TD team over here, they're cooking.
Yeah. It's about that time. Yeah, they're getting a little slap happy on a Thursday.
Yeah. How was that Dumbledore? Was that pretty?
That was pretty
good.
good.
It was almost borderline. Who's the other guy? He who shall not be named. Why am I?
Voldemort.
It was almost Voldemort, but I think I turned it around.
That was like Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Dumbledore, because they changed actors.
Yes, so he was very early on.
Yes. Yeah, it wasn't. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire, Harry? Type Dumbledore. Yeah, different Dumbledore.
He said calmly.
Yeah, Dumbledore asked calmly.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So okay, so we did OBS. Is there anything else?
Other mentions. We got the Wavelink mention.
Wavelink 1.11. Yeah, so Wavelink 1.11 is out. Well, actually, it's kind of out, and there's a backstory here. You can still download it, but we turned off the auto update for now. But anyway, so you can get it, and it adds support for XLR Dock. So nothing super crazy here. No big new features. What is a little bit new is that when you use the Wavelink plugin on your Stream Deck, it's now changed the way that the real-time audio levels show up. So before this update, if you had audio going into a channel, like let's say the game channel, the music channel, the voice channel, it would always show the level of the audio before the channel volume affects it. So if someone was coming in really loudly and you set the volume down to like 50% in Wavelink, the level meter would still show you that really loud sound when it's obviously not anymore. And now we've changed it. So now if you set the volume to 50% in Wavelink, you're going to see the level meter reflect that accurately. So it's a more accurate way of representing the audio there.
It's really helpful because before this, you really just had to go off what the level was showing in the stream mix.
Yes.
Because the levels up top, even like you said, if you drop that down to 50%, the level still moved as normal. So it was like, this is what's coming through. Then you're lowering it, and your stream mix is what you should be paying attention to. So that was a very welcomed.
And this is only though, and just to reiterate, this is only in the Stream Deck plugin, right? So Wavelink is always showing it as normal. This is just in the Stream Deck plugin. We did pull the auto update. We got some reports from you guys in the community pretty quickly that if you have a Stream Deck Plus connected, then the microphone effects channel would disappear. That's a bug. Pardon our dust. We will get that fixed ASAP. All that development happens in Germany, so those folks are sleeping. They don't even know what's happened yet. So once they get up, they'll get that fixed, and then we'll put Wavelink 1.11 out again as an update. In the meantime, if you are affected by this, so if you have only a Stream Deck Plus, nothing else, that's where you might notice it. Then go ahead and you can do one of two things. You can either downgrade. Well, you can do three things. You can just wait. You can downgrade to Wavelink 1.10.1.
Yep.
Or if you have a Wave device, like a Wave 3, Wave 1, Wave XLR, an XLR dock, connect it to your computer, and then the mic effects channel will work again.
You have an XLR dock already. I'm going to be suspicious.
Yeah, that would be very fast. Although, to be fair, I mean, shipping is getting incredibly fast.
That is true.
Days.
Yeah.
I always think of that Minion GIF where it's like riding across, like, super speed on the little bike, that thing. So,
I mean, you could get it, and you might be able to get it Amazon same day. Who knows?
Yeah. Send them an email saying CrowdStrike struck again. Wait, send who?
CrowdStrike?
CrowdStrike?
Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, so outside of that, no, Wavelink 1.11 was not that feature rich, but I'll tell you, the team's been. You guys have been well. I've been using the word cooking too much on this stream today,
Have you?
as a Jasmine does. So I just want to say our team has been doing some really fantastic work. I am really excited for what's coming to Wavelink. I can't mention it yet though. We can't leak everything all the time.
Can't
So,
tell you. That'd be a waste.
but stay tuned, as generic as that is, because it's
Soon,
going to be
TM.
awesome.
Man,
very
Jonas really
soon.
wants you to speak German for a few seconds.
Okay, ich spreche jetzt ein bisschen Deutsch. I don't know what's going on here, chat.
I don't know. Is that our cue to wrap it up? Is that our 2-hour mark? I mean, they're assaulting. They're assaulting Jasmine. Jasmine's assault.
Hi. I'm back. All right. So, will the imposter stand up? He did. He certainly did stand up. I made him stand up, took his chair away and everything. All right. So, it's time. We have yapped long enough. And I'm sure you guys have been waiting for the giveaway. Yeah, my hair grew really fast, right? Like, did you guys like my VTuber? Like, my impression, everything on point when I speak German? Like, that was pretty crazy, right?
You're like you ever seen Mission Impossible where they wear like the mask?
I think so.
Like they wear like the really really realistic mask.
Oh,
and,
yes, it's
and they have like the voice changer
Yeah.
on their throat.
Yeah.
You just pulled a Mission Impossible.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. But before we do, before we pick the winner, guys, I do want to mention some things. We are holding a prompter contest in Discord. So it's also like a contest. You can also post your entry via the Twitter tweet that we have on there. So if you guys saw it, then you guys are fine. So it's gonna be a winner by Discord. There's just 2 ways to enter: via our Discord server or our Twitter, and you have a chance to win prompter. So what we're using right now here. So make sure to go check out our Discord, !Discord to join the channel. Oh man, that's one thing I forgot to set up. It's like the commands here. That way I can just press it on my stream deck and boom, it would just post it. But yeah, join the Discord. That way you guys have a chance. Because we do host a lot of giveaways. We host like contests, game nights, all the good stuff there. You guys can have like a chance to win like Elgato merch. So yeah, check out the rules. All the information is there in the Discord server. But with that being said, I think we are ready.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe countdown from 10. We'll do a countdown from 10, all right, guys? So if you guys haven't already, if you guys are coming from YouTube, make sure to join the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Elgato, and type yippee as a keyword in
2
order
P's,
to enter.
3 E's.
Yes,
2
yippee!
P's, 3 E's.
All right, so ready, guys? Countdown to 10 with me, Chris?
Sure.
10.
Oh, from 10.
From 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
9,
8,
8,
7,
7,
6,
6,
5, 4, 3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Oh, it went so fast.
Yeah, it went so.
Ntemian has won the giveaway.
Underscore.
Ntemian with underscore. You have 1 minute to claim your prize by typing anything
Looking
in
for 'em.
chat in order to.
There they are. Oh my God, they got an OMG in
Yo,
chat. Let's go.
Congrats! Let's go! So make sure your Twitch DMs are open. That way we can reach out to you after the stream. Give us like maybe 30 minutes to an hour to reach out to you. Cause we gotta wrap things up. You know what I mean? But with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Like we hope you guys had like a lot of fun here. We guys,
I don't know. Someone just said, but which dock will it be? And for some reason, my mind went to Rebecca Black's Friday. Like, which one will I take? Sorry. I
chilling.
just aged myself a little bit right there.
But so the winner is gonna receive a Stream Deck Plus and their choice of either XLR Dock or USB hub. So congrats to the winner, and can get some hearts in chat, please, for Chris here, for Brito, for Phil, for community. Just spam some hearts. And also, if you guys ever want to mention like your favorite part about the stream, please do mention it.
Hit us up on socials.
Yeah,
Yeah,
post on socials too.
Yeah,
Tweet
follow
us
me.
about it,
I
exclamation mark host. If you
I
guys wanna
never
follow
push
us.
my socials, but if you want to chat, hit me up.
Yeah.
There we
Host,
go.
and then you guys can follow Chris, the Stormbird, on Twitter. And
You think
then
I'm
me,
funny?
Chibi
Maybe I'm
Miharu
funny.
on Twitter.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. Okay.
But yeah, we always appreciate you guys like commenting on like, live stream what you guys like about it and stuff like that. That way we send it to, Julian Ricardo, be like, hey, look, the stream's
Hey.
doing great.
Yeah.
We do more of these, Also more giveaways.
More giveaways.
Yeah. Let me see. I saw a
Wait,
question.
Chris, you want a free joke to use? Lady Netrix, yes. I gotta scroll down now. Hit me with that new joke. I hope it's
New joke. All
clean.
right, let's see it. And then while we're doing that, do we have someone to raid? Oh, perfect. All right.
All
That's how
right,
you
I
get
think we're gonna wait
hers.
for Lady Netrix's joke for me, and then we're gonna sign off. So, Jasmine,
Sup.
what was your favorite thing of this stream that we talked about?
USB hub.
USB
Hands
hub,
down.
hands down.
Hands down USB
Okay.
hub. I
Oh,
freaking love my stream decks, and like I mentioned this earlier, but I have two. I currently use two Stream Deck XLs, a Stream Deck Plus, and a Stream Deck Pedal for my VTubing production.
yeah.
And for my streaming and stuff like that, right? It's just so useful, so nice to have. But once again, I want to clarify: you don't need this many Stream Decks. Like, you guys are fine with just one. There's like infinite amount of folders that you guys can use, like infinite.
Infinite.
It's just my preference because I like that realistic timing.
What's the deepest amount of folders you actively use?
Actively use probably 3.
Okay, I'm at 4.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go. I
Cool.
see you.
Yeah.
I see you.
4 folders deep. I have a music, and then I have folders for individual games,
Mm.
and then in those games I have folders for like the vibe, like spooky, intense, fighting, like sad, and then within that I also have very specific like sad but happy, like someone died sad, or like emotional venting sad. Yeah, and then that's
Emotional
emotional
damage.
All right. So Lady Netrix put the joke. I'm going to read it out for everyone so we can all laugh or take it with us. In the wild, crocodiles can grow up to 23 feet. Most only have 4, though. That was good. I like that, Lady Netrix. That's a great
Even Phil
bad
laughed.
Anyway,
Phil's giving us a look.
yeah.
He's like judging
Yes.
us right now.
Anyway, I believe that's it, Jasmine.
Yeah, I mean that's it too.
Anything
so.
else?
No, that's it. Join the Discord, guys.
Join the
Join
Discord.
the Discord. Follow us on our socials. We
Yeah.
run a lot of giveaways. Like you guys can find giveaways on our Twitch streams. You guys can find giveaways in our Discord, our Twitter. You name it. Go. Check it out. Socials.
it
Yeah,
out.
check it out. And yeah, definitely just keep an eye out on our socials. We do meme, and then our Discord too.
We have fun.
We have an amazing community. A lot of amazing people in there. I know I saw Krabs, Vix.
And also, let us know if you would like to see specific streams.
Yes.
That is something that I think after last week, we're all kind of like, yo, that was kind of dope.
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah.
We should do these more often.
We do like a variety of streams.
Yeah.
Like, we do a lot of like launch Q&A streams. We do educational streams. We've been doing some fun streams. So you guys get to watch this game,
Yeah.
staff. Speaking of which, guys, we're going to have a Valorant staff versus interns on their last day.
Well, this is news to me, so I
Well,
better.
that's because you're not on the
practice
team,
up.
Chris. You are team. We're not on the Valorant team. Chris, come back. Oh, no, he left me, guys. It's okay. Our boss Phil over there, he's on the team. So it's gonna be. You do now. Oh yeah, time for a raid. All right,
All right.
guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.